One of the most important parts when it comes to being able to run successful Facebook ads is having proper data to leverage. That's why you want to make sure that you have your Facebook pixel and conversion tracking set up correctly before you start driving traffic towards your website or funnel. And this is exactly what I will be showing you in this video. How can you set up your Facebook pixel and conversion tracking for your Clickfunnels sales funnel? For that purpose, I'm in the Facebook Business Manager and I'm in the business settings. On the left side, you see that you have people, partners, requests, accounts, and also data sources. You want to click on data sources and then select pixels. You can see that I have a lot of pixels. That is because we're a Facebook ads agency and we're not only managing our own ads, but also our clients' ads. But in your case, it probably just looks empty. All you have to do now is add a new pixel. For that purpose, you want to click on this button and say add. Now this dialog window pops up. All you have to do now is give your pixel a name and enter your funnel domain. So I want to say course pre-sell funnel, and I'm entering the funnel domain. Click continue. And now it will open this dialog. It says continue managing my business or set up the pixel now, and we go on set up pixel now. All right, so you could use a partner integration. You can set the code up manually, or you could email these instructions to a developer. Let's see if there's a partner integration. You can see that Facebook has a lot of partner integrations, but unfortunately, Clickfunnels isn't one of them. That's why we need to go back. And what this does, it closes the dialog. But that is no problem because we can just access our new pixel in Events Manager. Events Manager is also where you will find your pixel and pixel data in the future. So click on it and head over. All right, we're in Events Manager and we have our pixel here. And now we want to go and say set up pixel. Again, the same dialog comes up and we saw that we don't have a partner integration and we don't want to use a developer. So we click on manually add pixel code to website. There are two things we need to do. The first thing we need to do is we need to install our base code. The second thing is we need to add event code. So now let's start with installing the base code. You can see that the base code is here and this looks very complicated, but it is actually super easy. All you have to do is hover over and say copy to clipboard. Now you have this code copied and now we can head over to Clickfunnels and add this code to our funnel. I'm in my funnel now and I want to go to settings. And here in the settings, there are two places where I can paste custom code. One is the head tracking code and one is the body tracking code. And you want to make sure that you paste the code in the head tracking code area. Awesome. Another important thing is don't forget to save. So scroll all the way down and say save and update. All right, it is really as easy as that. Let's go back to Facebook. The next thing we want to do is we want to turn on advanced matching. What that does is it matches data that your customers give you on your website back to Facebook. It will increase your retargeting results and it will also allow better attribution. So definitely make sure you toggle this on. And you can even see the information that will be pasted back to Facebook. So it's the email, gender, city, state, zip code, first and last name, and phone number. So this is done, and now all we have to do is test the base code. You can see that we have this red little dot here, and it says no activity yet. Now all you have to do is enter your funnel URL and say send test traffic. I will do that now. This takes you to the sales funnel, and I figured that you have to move around a bit and interact with the page in order to get the pixel fired. Let's do that. Okay. And now we can go back to Facebook. And we see it worked. Our base pixel code is active. Perfect. Let's say continue. The next thing we want to do is we want to set up our custom event code. We could use Facebook's event setup tool, but I don't recommend it. It just tends to be a bit buggy. So for now, let's cancel that. Okay, so our pixel is set up, but we don't have a recent activity. And we also need to do the second part, which is setting up events. For that purpose, go here, set up, and say set up new event. It again opens this dialog and we want to say manually add event code. It opens this dialog window and now we can add event code. And the first thing we see is that we can select from different niches. The default is e-commerce and retail, but because this funnel sells a course, I want to choose education. Here you see all the standard events and description that Facebook provides you. So for example, view content, a visit to a content page you care about, such as a product page, landing page, or article. Information about the page viewed can be passed to Facebook for use in dynamic ads. So that is an event I definitely want to set up. We can click on it and now it opens this. Here we see that we could enter a conversion value and currency, but we don't want to do that for the page view. All we want to do is want to grab this code snippet and head back to Clickfunnels. We already have added the base code to the whole funnel, and now we want to add the event snippets on the pages where the events occur. So now add the view content snippet to your landing page. I go to edit page and then to the settings. And here you can see under the settings you find tracking code and paste the code here. All right, now we have set up our view content. The next thing I want to track is if people make a purchase. And in our case, people made a purchase if they see the order confirmation page. So now let's open this. Here you actually want to make sure that you enter a conversion value. So in this example, it is 47. And you want to make sure you add a currency. So here it is US dollars. And then you can see that it adjusts the code. So this is perfect. Now we want to grab that and go back to ClickFunnels. So this code snippet I want to place on my order thank you page because this is the page people only see after they completed a check. Click again on edit page and then go on settings, tracking code, and add the snippet here. I actually want to track another thing, and for that I will use Facebook's event setup tool. I enter the funnel URL and open the website. You can see right now it says no events on the page. What I want to do now is I want to say track new button. And I want to go all the way down to my two-step order form. And I want to say if people click that button, then they have initiated a checkout. So I click the button, I select an event, and it is initiate checkout. I could give it a value, but I don't want to include it, and I say confirm. Now we have also added the initiate checkout event to the page. Say finish setup, and finish. Now the event setup is complete and we want to test the events. Open the website. And now let's scroll all the way down and actually complete a test purchase. I'm on the thank you page and let's see if this worked. All right, looking good. So we now have a purchase event that fired with the correct value and the correct currency. We have a page view. It tracked the initiate checkout. And we also have the view content. Awesome. So now our tracking for the funnel is set up. All right, that was it. If this video was helpful, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content around Facebook ads and digital marketing in general, then consider subscribing to my channel. I hope to see you in the next video.